I say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it with no problem. I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let them have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome on the 5 o'clock traffic jam on the TGIF. How's everybody doing today? This will be our last of the series of the 5 o'clock traffic jam tonight. So hopefully y'all come back and enjoy it. If you come back and rewatch the video, make sure you do reach out to anyone who's on the panel that's something that you want that they showed and it didn't sell. Make sure you go down in the description bar below. Their YouTube channel and their email is in the description bar below. First in the chat today was Sharon. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome, Sharon. And Regina, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And Miss Denise, she's on the panel. So is Becky is here with us today as well. She probably will be starting to type in anytime soon, and we can make sure you tell her hello. She is in the background waiting to come on up. Of course, we have to have house rules. Everything I'm going to tell you, by the way, is in the description bar below. We do ask that if you're bidding, that we do keep it in increments of. You can bid as much as you want, but we ask that you keep it in $2 increments up to $50. Once it hits $50, then it's a $5 increment up to $100. Once it hits $100, then it's a $10 increment. If you are bidding against someone and you're out and you're not wanting to further your bid, please make sure to tell us you're out. You will notice I will be typing in capital letters. That lets you know that I am modding for the live show today. And you have until the time that I put in sold in the chat. If you're out and you still want to come back, you're more than welcome to do so until that sold sign is in the chat. Once I put the sold sign in, and if the highest bid gets to have choices, if there's choices to pick from, and then those who are bidding after that, anything that's left, they get to pick up those items as well if they choose to. If you're looking for anything in particular, make sure you ask in the chat because somebody may have it on their panel and can bring it up for you on their next round. And while we're doing the auction calling of the auction, if you have any questions, I will stop the auction and make sure we get those answered for you before we go and proceed to the calling of the auction. You're out? Yeah, we know that, Craig. You're always out. What's up, Craig? But also, please make sure that you follow them. Go check and see if you're subscribed to them. Make sure you leave those comments, leave those thumbs up, and check it out. But also, don't forget, like yesterday, there was a video that came out on this channel, and this is where I put a lot of my adventure channels on, ventures on this channel. And yesterday was the Pearl Harbor Museum, National Museum. And check it out if you haven't had a chance to yet. That came out yesterday at 2 o'clock, and that's when I usually drop my videos at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, if you choose to listen for anybody, they're going to tell you everything about their channel, where they're going to be, how they do their invoicing, and all that good stuff. So make sure you listen up for that. And we're going to get started. And let's see here. Craig, I believe I got everybody up. And I saw Becky come in. Hello, Becky. She's on the back room. So we're going to get started, and everybody's going to come on one at a time. They'll tell you a little bit about their channel and all that great information so we can get started. And we're going right into the auction. And that's first coming up is Daisy's Creations, Miss Denise.
Hi, everybody. I will be shipping from Stillwater, Oklahoma, and I will be shipping the cheapest rate for you guys. What they charge me is what I charge you. And I will be invoicing, let's see, I got this week and next week, the 12th. That's Passover. That's Easter weekend, isn't it? Nope, that's not Easter weekend. It's a weekend before Easter. So
Right,
I
Easter's
will
going to be the 20th.
The 20th? It is the 4th.
Easter's the 20th. Hello, yeah. Colleen. Yeah, Easter's the 20th this week.
So on the 12th is when I'll be invoicing. I invoice every 2 weeks so that you can save money on shipping. And like I said, what Pirate Ship charges me is what I'll charge you guys. No extra. Nope. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put my first item in.
Hello, Miss Josie. Welcome.
Hi, Miss Josie. Let's see what I got here. Let's see. Copy. I forgot to put the website on, but here it is. I forgot Oh, I got shut. There we go. Here, should come up. Okay, the ducks and swans. They are so cute. They are salt and pepper shakers, and they are made in Taiwan. And it is a pair of them. You can see they're labeled. They got their stoppers, original stoppers. They are so cute. And they are $8 for the pair. And they got the gold trim on their beaks and on their eyes and their little tails. If you're a salt and pepper collector, these are really great little collectible items.
It's interesting where the holes are for the salt and pepper shaker.
I know. I did some research on them, and yeah, they are there. And there's other styles too of the ducks and geese, and
Interesting.
the holes are right here.
That is
I don't think you
interesting.
can put that much salt in them, then, huh?
Unless there's like a small wall there inside.
Could
Yeah,
be,
it could
yeah.
be. I was wondering. All right, looking for an $8 starting bid. Do we have any interest?
They're so cute. They're kind of an off-white in color.
Any interest? Looking for an $8 starting bid.
They are darling.
And by the way, Colleen and those just coming in, Miss Josie, today is the last 5 o'clock traffic jam on this channel.
Yeah.
All right, if there's no interest, we'll go ahead and call that a pass.
Okay, we can call that a pass. Anything that's passed and you're interested in later, just email me and I will go to my next item. And that is, oh, this one's really cute, guys. This is really cute. I know I have to keep jumping back and forth because I don't have a split screen. Someday. Okay, these are cute. I think these are darling. So the 4-piece set. Check this out. This is the creamer. The cream,
Colleen, are you seeing this?
the cream comes right out of the mouth. That's the creamer. Here's the sugar container. And there's the little hole that you have the spoon. They're in beautiful shape. They're made in Japan, so these are vintage. They are so cute. You put a spoon in there and the head stays on. Right now the head is kind of wobbly because there's no spoon. Then the best part. Check this out, guys. Salt and pepper shakers. They're on the heads, the pepper and salt pepper shakers. These are also made in Japan. They're part of the set. These are so cute. And you know what? I checked comps on this set, $89.95 on Etsy. And there is no cracks, crazing, or chips. It's a baby, little one. Very cute.
Those are adorable,
Aren't they darling? I think they're so cute.
especially the face on them.
And these came out of my collection. I'm downsizing my collection to be just teacups and saucers. So I'm downsizing my sugar and creamers and salt and peppers. And they are so darling.
We have Regina in at 20 looking for 22.
And this is the little one. You just need the spoon for it. Any spoon will work in there. Any spoon. Who did I see that was selling those tiny spoons? Somebody was selling.
Oh, that was Amber and Mike.
Yeah, that would be so great.
Those were the souvenir spoons.
Oh, okay. Well, I've seen some that were little teaspoons.
I don't know.
God, I can't remember who it was. But that would work good in here. Or a regular spoon, too.
All right, we do have Regina in at 20 looking for 22. Do we see 22?
These are darling. And they are marked on the bottom, Japan. And they have been in my china cabinet.
All right, I'm not seeing any other interest, so we're calling this to Regina for 20, looking for 22. We're going to
And
go once to Regina for 20, looking for 22.
okay, I'm going to go ahead and set these
Twice
as.
to Regina for 20, looking for 22. Last and final call. I am watching my chats.
Okay, I'm going to put these
And I
down
will
here.
start calling this in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are sold to Regina for 20. Congratulations and thank you for your bid.
Thank you, Regina. I'm going to put that down. And that is number, or the cow.
Betsy May.
It's Betsy May. Betsy May the cow. Thank you, Regina. Now let me go to the next one. Um, did I do the salt and pepper? Oh, no. No, I haven't done them. Another set of salt and pepper shakers here. These are really pretty. These are really cute. And these have their stoppers in the bottom. These are really cute. Here's the pepper one. Pepper or salt. There, I'm going to hold them like this. And they are colored on both sides. Yeah, this would be the pepper because it's the dark one. This would be the salt. And these are $8. They have their shakers on, or their little stoppers. And what's nice is easy to hold because it's got an indentation on the side here. So when you hold them, you won't drop them. I got the openings in the roof. In the roof. Whoa. I guess I need more coffee. Very cute.
All
And
right.
this is actually brown, and this is like a really light robin's egg blue. And I just love them. They're so cute. So cute.
All right, looking for an $8 starting bid for the salt and pepper shaker set. Do we have any interest?
They're so cute.
They are cute. Any interest? Unique colors too. No, colors look vibrant on there.
Yeah, they are very colorful.
All right, looking for an $8 starting bid for the Lovebird porcelain salt and pepper shakers. Do we have any interest?
And that spot there is in the paint. Ah, I hope you didn't hear that, Johnny.
What?
My house, I think I need to insulate my door.
Do we have any interest? Looking for an $8 starting bid. If there's no interest, we'll go ahead and call that a pass.
Okie dokie. Let's see, where did I put the other ones?
All right, Becky, we're coming on open.
Okay. Hi, I'm Becky with Becky's Vintage and More, and I ship out of Glendale, Arizona. And I have shows on Thursday nights with Randy, Moon Valley Crafts. He's my co-host. Next week on the 10th, I'm going to have Angie's Oddities on with us too. 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Saturday, I'm going to be on with Maria, California Thrifter. That's 10 a.m. Pacific Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. And then I'll be on Aaron Proctor, the Ephemera Guy Show, 3 p.m. Pacific Time and 6 p.m. Eastern. And then Mondays, I have my Whatnot Show. That's 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And I'll probably start invoicing around Tuesday or Wednesday next week because I have a few shows there and I want to capture all the different people that might purchase other items. And hi, everybody in the chat. Okay. And my first item is going to be Number one is this McCoy vase, and it's going to be a start of $35. And most of mine are all going to be starting bids. It's 9¼ inches tall. It's in an aqua color. It's double handled, and it does have the McCoy USA on the bottom. And it's really pretty. It's kind of an aqua color, say. There's the inside. And I do sell a lot of pottery and glass, but I have a lot of little kitsch too. I'm just trying to bring some new items to the sale today that I hadn't brought
Very
before.
bright colors too.
Yeah, very nice.
That is a 9¼ inches tall.
Yeah, it's a large one.
Do we have any interest looking for a $35 starting bid?
I have to enter in my phone.
Do we have any interest? If we do not have any interest, we'll go ahead and call that a pass.
All right. Oops. Gotta put my starting bid in here. There we go.
You're doing good.
There we go. All right. So number two is going to be a really pretty butter dish, a lidded butter. It is Northwood cherry and cable. And the other thing about this that's so special is this actually glows.
I see the green to it.
Oh yeah, it's got a green glow to it. So, and it's in really nice, pretty nice shape. I would say around the edge here, there might be a touch of gold paint loss, but it's really pretty good. And that's the bottom. And Northwood made this, and then Mosser remade this, but this looks to me like the Northwood, the older piece. So it does glow really good. Not sure how well it's coming across.
You could definitely see the green tint to it.
Yeah. And I have a 365 and 395 on it, so tried both. But yeah, and it's cherry and cable pattern, butter dish, $30 start.
Looks like it's very thick glass too.
Yes, it is very thick glass. Very nice. And
All right, do we have any interest looking for a $30 starting bid? Pretty red on there too.
yeah.
It's very interesting that a lot of that gold usually gets trimmed off, it gets faded.
Yeah, it does. And it's in nice shape.
Also, remember, if you do come back and rewatch the video and you see anything that did not sell, reach out to that person and let them know you're interested. All right,
Usually,
then you're a pass.
usually I can cut and paste right into the chat, but on EV Mux it works a little different.
Yeah, you just can't type in there yet. They are working on that.
Yeah, it'd be nice when you can.
Yep.
So number 3 is going to be a choice between two different little guys. So this one, let me get my notes here. So this one I think is Kanawa because of the handle, but I'm not 100% positive. And this is a really nice crackle glass to it. I need to clean out the inside a little better. It's a little tiny creamer or a pitcher. It's 4¼ inches tall. These are a choice at $12 each. And the second one is like a little cobalt blue jug. It's got a clear handle, and it's in the crackle as well. And this is 3¾ inches tall. So they're really cute. And this one is like a really pretty green.
All right, these are all for choice.
Choice. Yeah.
Starting bid of $12 for choice. Do we have any interest?
Yeah. I don't know why I like the crackle so well.
Interesting handle on that green one.
Yeah. I saw some other Kanawha ones and one that looked like this with that handle.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm thinking it might be Kanawha.
Pretty cool top to it, too.
Yeah.
All right, do we have any interest looking for a $12 starting bid for choice?
And I would call the cobalt one like a little jug
Yep.
kind of shape.
That's exactly what it looks like.
And you could probably put a little cork in it even.
I was just thinking the same thing.
If you wanted to.
Pretty blue.
But yeah, and it has a nice bottom too. They're both kind of smooth. They're the smoother side. So.
All right, do we have any interest looking for a $12 starting bid for choice?
Okay.
All right, if there's no choice, no interest, we'll go ahead and call that a pass.
Thank you, everybody, for looking.
All right, here's Johnny. Get my banner up. All right, I will be invoicing through. I'm from the state of Massachusetts. I'll be shipping right above the C and the H, right above the gentleman's head right here in Massachusetts. I will be doing invoices on Monday, getting them completed because I do have to pack them first before I get my shipping, and then I'll do my invoicing itself. And that'll be out Monday, so you won't get them no later than Tuesday morning on the 8th. Because this Sunday I will be on also with Mark and Mike of 2 by Resell, and I was on yesterday with Alice, so I'll do combine. Now, if you need me to hold your package, please make sure to email me and let me know. If you need your invoice other than it come from PayPal, I do offer Cash App, Venmo, Square, Facebook, and Zilla. Zilla, and I do take money orders. If people want to mail me money orders, I'll do that as well. I do still do all my invoicing on PayPal, but if somebody says I need to maybe go through Cash App or whatever, I still send you the invoice in the email. And then once you pay it, I mark that invoice as paid, and you do not have to go through PayPal to pay it. But also, if you need me to hold you a package for a month, you're more than welcome to let me know that, and I don't mind doing it. But you just got to communicate with me. If you need any of those other services that I offer, make sure you email me. That email is not only there, but it's right above my name, and it's in the description bar below. Johnny, will you take your dollars with no problem? I sure do. I sure do. So yeah, I will be on tomorrow, this Sunday with Mark and Mike on Tool Guys Vintage and Resale. I'm there every first Sunday of the month. Also, next week, I don't have any other auctions set up for me to be on. My next auction after this weekend will be on the 24th, where I'll be on with Ella at 1 o'clock. And then I'll be on with Tracy Cakes Coffee and Shop in Colleen with the Holly Moo Squares. And that'll be at 7 o'clock on the same day on the 24th. So that'll be my next big auction, 2 auctions that I'll be on. All righty, then. I did that in the chat. Let me get started with my first item. 18. Right here. All right, this item is still new with tags. It is a nice little necklace. I say little, but it is actually 26 inches long. I'll show you the clasp first with the tag. It has that S hook. It has the little tag marking. It's Suko. The Kenya collection. And then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops. It's got all these little discs, gold tone. And then it drops into these long drops in the front. It is 26 inches for the shortest inside link. 26 inches long. And there's your S clasp in the back, along with the tag. And the tag that came with it. Gold tone, 26 inches. How did I get that over here? All right, there we go. Up, Sharon's in for 16, looking for 18. Do we see 18? Really pretty. And it does have, again, I looked up that name. I could not find this particular necklace, but that particular brand is pretty popular, evidently. Nice and sparkly. Do we have any other interest? If there's no other interest, we're going to call this down to Sharon for 16, looking for 18.
Beautiful necklace.
Yeah. All right, then we're going to go once to Sharon for 16, looking for 18. Going twice to Sharon for 16, looking for 18. Last and final call. I am watching my chats. I will start calling this in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are sold to Sharon for 16. Congratulations and thank you very much, Sharon. I hope you enjoy it.
Great deal.
Yeah. Gotcha, Sharon. Thank you. All right. These next ones I have for you. These are some vintage 1970. From the 1970s, 1805. These are some Napier Galleria clip-on screwback earrings. And thank you, Sharon. All right. I'll show you the back first. Take that off the screen. Yep, I got you, Sharon. Yeah, yep, we got you. I got you. Yep. All right, there's the back of it with the Napier marking. They are screwback clip-ons. This is the front of them. You have your lighter and darker shades of amber crystals. Looks like little picture frames. And I'll take one off to show you the actual back of these. There's the back of it. And there's the other marking for Napier on the back of it. And then, of course, the backings are adjustable, screw back. I get back on the card. And there we go. These are practically, it doesn't even look like they've ever been worn. Really pretty. Nice and shiny, nice and clean. Again, that's the screw back clip-on earrings. It's a me, Angie. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome, Angie. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hope it's not too hot for you down south. You have the lighter and darker colored amber crystals. Do we have any interest? If there's no interest, we'll go ahead and call that a pass. And if you come back and watch the video and you see anything that I have that did not sell, make sure you email me with the JK and whatever number is associated with that item, please. Now, this next one is for choice. These got some weight to them, too. This one's 1807. Copy and 82 degrees. Ouch. We finally hit 61. Girl, I was excited when we got out of the 30s today.
Susie's in for it, Johnny.
Okay, then that's yours, Susie. That was the which one? The 15. Yep, you got it.
Yep.
I got you down, Susie. And hello and welcome, Susie. That's how we roll here. I thought of you today, Susie, when I pulled some items out of a bag of jewelry that I was processing. Wait, you're gonna see. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. All right. Thank you very much, Susie. That's yours. Get that out of the way there. Oh, that goes there. All right.
You're welcome, Susie.
Thank you so much. Now this is the brooch. I'll show you the back first. Oh, I gotta take that off of there, Johnny. Did I put? Yeah, I just did. There we go. All right, this is the next one. These are for choice. One is a brooch, and here's the back of this one. It is porcelain. There's the back of this one. It does have some weight to it. And this is the front of this one. It's got the cap to the front. Beautiful colors, hand painted. There's the first one. Get that close up. That's choice one. That's the brooch. This is the back of the pendant. And this is the front of the pendant. If I can get it up there on that pin. Come on. There we go. All right, and there's the front of the second one.
Pretty.
And there's the setting. And there's the close-up of this one. Pretty blues. That's the pendant or the brooch. Your choice. Oh, it's leaves. At first, I thought it was birds. There we go. And these are for choice. All right, I'm not seeing any interest, so we'll go ahead and call that a pass. Thank y'all for looking. And we're going to go back to Miss Denise. Going back to Miss Denise. Denise.
I'm sorry. Running two computers here. I'm just going. Okay. Just a little dizzy here. Okay, this is the candle. This is a beautiful candle dish. And if you didn't want to use it as a candle dish, you could use it as a jewelry dish. And it is marked in the back. It is Sheffield Haviland Limoges vintage candlestick holder, and it is made in France. In here it says France. Very pretty dish. Does have a little smooge on here, right there, little smooge. Otherwise, it's in really nice shape. Gives it kind of a Victorian look. You can put a taper candle in there. I just love the way you can carry it by the little handle here, like in the Victorian days. Any interest? Very pretty.
All right, looking for a starting bid of $8. Do we have any interest?
And length of it is it's 6 inches from side to side. So it's a little bit bigger than a teacup saucer.
Do we have any interest?
Really cute little dish here with a candle.
All right, you're looking for an $8 starting bid. Do we have any interest?
Really pretty pictures in there, you know. Hi, Amy.
Hey, Amy, welcome.
Hey,
All right, if we don't have any interest, we'll go ahead and call that a pass.
Okay, we can call that a pass. Put that over here. Okay, let me get my number 7.
hi, Melanie.
Hello, Melanie, welcome, and Randy, good to see you.
Hi, Melanie. Okay. This next one, it's a home and garden. It's a home and garden. It shows. Oh, let's see if there you go. It's home and garden Easter bunny rabbit ceramic egg set. Okay, it comes with a towel. This is the towel that's going to come with it. And what I did is I draped this over a basket and put the Easter eggs in. I'll show you the eggs. There's a set of 4 of them. Here's the Easter bunny eggs. They're all identical. There's a set of 4. Here's the bottom. These are ceramic. And there is a set of 4. And they're really, really, really cute. And there's a set of 4 with the towel. And I'm going to show you where I had them.
Oh, Amy's in.
Awesome, Amy. This is I'll be selling this vase later, but I had them setting in this vase with the Easter eggs.
All right, we do have Amy in at 8, looking for 10. Do we see 10?
They are really, really nice, and they're not real flimsy because they got some weight to them, so you can stand them up. You can also buy those stands and put them on a stand.
All right, do we have any other interest looking for 10?
We can count it down to Amy.
All right, then we're going to go once to Amy for 8, looking for 10. Going twice to Amy for 8, looking for 10. This will be my last and final call. I am watching my chats. I will start calling this in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are sold to Amy for
Thank you,
$18.
Amy. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, and thank you for your bid.
Thank you so much. Let's see. The next one is my third one. And there it is. This is Anchor Hawking. Pitcher, good size pitcher. And it comes with the sugar, and there's a sugar and creamer. This is a good size. I'm going to get a measurement for you. And that is 4 and a 3/4 tall. Beautiful diamond cut pattern on them. Let's turn it back up just a little bit there. That's the creamer. Here is the sugar. I'll take the lid off it. It's got the same bottom on it. And then here is the lid.
All right, we're looking for a $10 starting bid for the set. Do we have any interest?
Very nice set. Perfect serving set. Creamer on the table, or with your sugar for entertaining or for the holidays.
All right, do we have any interest? Looking for a $10 starting bid for the set. Any interest? Would everybody please do me a favor? Make sure to refresh in your chat at the top left corner of your chat. Make sure you are in live chat, not top chat. And if you're on a device like a phone or a tablet, please make sure it does say all messages, and right below the screen that word live. Please make sure there is a red dot in front of it. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up. If there's no interest, we'll go ahead and call that a pass. Hello, Nora. How are you doing?
Thank you, guys.
Hold on.
Oops.
Sold to Amy.
Oh, sold to Amy. Okay, I see it.
Because there was already a pass.
Thank you, Amy.
And sold to Amy. Congratulations, Amy, and thank you for your bid. Now we're heading on over to Becky.
All right. Okay, I figured it worked.
You got Amy.
So number 4 is going to be.
Oh, wow.
There is one call out on it. It does have a small chip on the back, but it is marked, and it is 22 karat gold. It has a little squirrel on there, and it's like a tree. And it's marked F&M Artware, Handmade USA, warranted 22 karat gold.
And it is a starting bid of $15.
Yes. Start at 15.
Do we have any interest?
Oh.
All right, looking for a starting bid of $15. And it does have a little squirrel on this little stem. Cute.
Yeah, it is really cute.
Any interest? All right, if there's no interest, we'll call that a pass.
Okay. And then number 5.
Becky, you might want to re-enter your number because you hit number 4 in there again.
Oh, yeah, it did, didn't it? I'm so sorry.
No, it happens.
I don't know why it did that. The copy and paste did not work very well for me that time.
You're doing good. Don't worry about that, girl. It's our laid back Friday.
Okay, good.
Did say number 5, right?
Yeah.
All right, because that one you got number 4 again as well.
What the?
You have the number. That's fine.
Oh my. Best laid plans of mice and men, right? Number 5, not number 4. So
Yes, Amy, this will be the last 5 o'clock traffic jam.
number 5. This is buyer West Germany. It's 24% lead crystal. It is 6.5 inches tall, and it has a really pretty edge to it. A really pretty handle. Really pretty crystal.
It's a cute little size basket too.
Yeah. I was able to look this one up and find one that did have a label on it, so that's why I know what it is.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome, Patty.
Just really sweet. I like the shape where it goes down on the sides. And I like the Bayer West Germany pieces. They're really nice quality.
I was thinking the same thing, Amy.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Could be.
All right, we have Amy in at 15, looking for 17.
Thank you, Amy.
Yeah, it is pretty.
It'd be good with some jewelry draped across it. So,
And she's got plenty of that.
yeah, that's what I was just thinking, right before she bid. I was like,
Yeah.
you're pretty.
All right, do we have any other interest? We have Amy in at 15, looking for 17. If there's no other interest, we're calling this down to Amy for 15. We are looking for 17, and we're going to start calling it going once to Amy for 15, looking for 17. Going twice to Amy for 15, looking for 17. Last and final call. I am watching my chats. And I will start calling this down in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are sold to Amy for 15. Congratulations and thank you for your bid. And hello, Joanne. Welcome.
Thank you, Amy. Okay, get my other one in here. There we go. Hopefully that one comes up right. Oh my gosh. So I have a choice of lambs, and I'm not sure who made these lambs. It's number 6. They're choice at $18. So they're really cute. Little lambs. This is the pink one. And it doesn't have a maker on them. And I have a little black one. The black one does have a little bit of paint loss right here that I notice. You could probably fill in that black with, something. You got little gold accents. And there's a yellow one. And there's also a white one with the gold accents. The white one does have a little gold loss on the tail. I noticed that. So if I see anything, I'll sure let everybody know. But it's your choice. Starting bid of 18. The black one and the pink one seems to go really high.
Those are cute. Hello, Jeffrey. Welcome.
Yeah.
That's right. Go get that sunset before the sun goes down. These are cute. All right, these are for choice. You got a black, a yellow, a pink, and a white to choose from. Looking for a starting bid of $18. Do we have any interest?
I just figured I'd bring him here first before I send him elsewhere because I had some requests for him.
All right, we're
Hey,
looking for an $18 starting bid. Do we have any interest? Remember, you can always come back when you rewatch the video, and if you see anything you must have, make sure you reach out to those people those who have those items you're interested in, please. Bad. All right, we'll call that a pass.
okay. Thanks for looking, everybody.
And here's Johnny. Thank y'all for being here. Please do me a favor, refreshing your chat. Make sure to the top left corner of your chat, you are in live chat, not top chat. And if you're on a device like a phone or a tablet, please make sure it does have all messages, as well as below the screen, there's going to be a word that has the word live. Right in front of it, there's a dot. Make sure it's red. Why you there? Please hit the thumbs up. Be greatly appreciated. And my first item this round is a big one. Here's the back.
Ooh.
Now, one interesting thing about this, if you wanted to do this as a pendant, right here in the neck, and I'll show you as I turn it, right here across the head part, there is some holes there. You can run a smaller chain through it on both sides to run it as a pendant. That is the front of it. It is 3¼ inches long and 3 inches across. Now you do have the larger ones are AB crystals on the wings. You have your darker fuchsia pink, and you have a lighter pinks to go with it. And then your eyes are in black.
Sharon's in at 9. Randy, you need to come in at
10, 12,
11.
14. Yeah, 14. All right. Randy came in at 18.
Yep, Randy's at 18.
Sharon's at 20.
And you will be getting it in this black velvet bag.
And Randy's out.
All right. Is that the only two that we're bidding?
It looks like it.
All right. Then we'll start calling this down to Sharon for 20, looking for 22. And we're going to go once to Sharon for 20, looking for 22. Going twice to Sharon for 20, looking for 22. Last and final call. I'm watching my chats. I will start calling this in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are sold to Sharon for 20. Congratulations. Thank you for your bid. And thank you, Randy, for also your bid. That'll be in a black velvet bag. Write this down. And that is to Sharon. Thank you all very much. All right, my next item is $18.01. Now these are new on card. I had to change out the card because I didn't like the way the card looks, so I'll put it on a new one. These are post-back earrings, and they are dangle rainbows with stars.
Aw.
They are dangly. Come on, focus for me. There we go. You have the little stars at the top, and then they dangle. Looking for a $12 starting bid. And they're in gold tone. Do we have any interest? I am not seeing any activity or interest in the chat, so we'll go ahead and call that a pass. And remember, if you do come back and watch the video and you want anything that I've shown, just make sure you include the JK and whatever number I have associated with that item when you email me. We greatly appreciate it. Now, this next one is a vintage Westmoreland. Now, I looked on the bar on this item, and it does look like it's marked 925. I did not test it, but I did use an earth magnet, and it's not sticking to the earth magnet. I will show you the back. There is your West Germany mark. If you look right there on the bar, right there is where the marking is, 925. And this, I cannot make out if it's both metal, but I believe it to be abalone or mother of pearl. I cannot make it out. It is not magnetic. If you notice in the back of it, there's the back of it. It's in the center of the actual, and it's shaped like a heart. But the center is the leaf.
Did you put it in the chat yet, Johnny?
Oh, I didn't hit enter.
That's okay.
That's what I'm thinking it is. Mother of pearl is what I'm thinking it is. That's what it looks like. But the outskirts of it is marked 925 on the pin and West Germany on the center. And then the center is a leaf inside the heart. And you have, yeah, I got it right. There's your West Germany, and your 925 is right there on the bar. And the center is a leaf. Do we have any interest? That looks pretty cool. All right, I'm not seeing any interest, so we're going to call that a pass. And I'm going to bring Becky back on, and then we'll go to Miss Denise. Never seen a 925. Yeah, I've seen them before on the bars. When I looked that particular one up, it is on the bar. Yep, I've seen them on the bar before. Becky, we're going back to Miss Denise, but I got to bring you back up.
Oh, okay.
Out. All right, Miss Denise, we're coming to you.
Okay.
That confused me.
That's all right. Yeah, you fell out, and I had to bring you back in.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. My next one, it's a vintage brand. It says this is the brand on there. Vintage is the brand. Or Vantage. I'm sorry, it's Vantage. It is a 4-piece set of measuring cups. And on the bottom, it even says this is a 1 cup. This is the first one. Here's the second one. 3/4 cup. Here's the 1/2 cup. They are so cute. They're very, very nice. And here is the little 1/4 cup. Check that out. They are marked Vantage, and that is the maker mark of them. And you get the whole set. They are in excellent condition. Excellent condition. And they are shaped like pitchers, like a pitcher. And they're all marked. Any interest for $12? These are beautiful.
All right, looking for a starting bid of 12. Do we have any interest? My cell phone is at 81%. My battery is going to go. Well, charge it before you go, Jeffrey. Don't let it die on you.
And the last one. And these came out of my china cabinet. And they are made by Vantage. There's 4 of them, and they are in beautiful, beautiful shape. If there is no interest, we can pass on these, Johnny.
All right. That is a pass.
And go to my next one. Let's see, where are you? There we go. This is a beautiful, beautiful peppermint Mikasa swirl glass. I think dish. I think it could be crystal. I'm not sure. It's got weight. It is. You can see the swirl in it. There's the bottom. It's very, very thick. You can see the thickness of it. Got some weight to it. So if you like to serve mince on your table, this would be perfect. Perfect mint dish.
Or M&M's, Reese Pieces, you
Or
name it.
whatever you want to put in
Whatever we choose.
it. Easter candy, whatever.
Jelly beans.
Jelly beans.
All right, we're looking for an $8 starting bid. Do we have any interest? It is a cute little dish.
Yeah. And it is a Mikasa.
Mi casa, you casa.
Mikasa Esukasa.
Yeah. All right, do we have any interest? Looking for an $8 starting bid. Cool little dish.
Yeah, and very, very clean. Very clean. No chips, cracks, or smudgies.
Do we have any interest? Looking for an $8 starting bid.
I'm sucking on a halls because of my coughing.
All right, I'm not seeing any activity or interest in the chat.
Oh, let me go ahead and get my correctamundo D. Okay, my next one. This is a 1970s. I gotta make sure I get it on here. There it is. 1970s glass shaped like ice cube, votive candle holders, and they are made in Indonesia. You get a set of 2. Beautiful shape. These got some weight to them. Very nice.
Hello, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
All right, these are for a starting bid of $6. They are unique.
They are. They're really shaped different, and they got some little bubbles in them too. So you can see some bubbles in there on the other side here.
Yep.
Right there. $6. These could be yours. You get a pair of them.
All right, looking for a starting bid of $6. Do we have any interest? With a set of 2. Definitely different. Made in
They are.
Indonesia.
You know what I forgot to do, Johnny? I forgot to turn the blue red.
Oh, I haven't heard any echoing.
Okay.
All right, do we have any interest? Looking for a $6 starting bid.
Any interest? If not, we can go to Becky.
All right, Becky, we're coming on over to you.
Thank you, guys.
There we go. Now it's me. Number 7. It's this really nice Fenton divided dish. It's low glass hobnail, 3-way divided. It's in really nice shape. It's 7 inches wide, and it's a start of
Starting bid at $12.
$12. There we go on the screen.
All right, looking for a starting bid of $12. Do we have any interest? This is a Fenton milk glass hobnail 3-divider dish.
Very nice shape.
You don't see that 3-divider one too often.
No.
Hello, John. Raid from Dawn's Deals. Thank y'all for
Hi, John.
coming on over.
Nice to see you.
All right, looking for a $12 starting bid. Do we have any interest? Any interest? All right, if I'm not seeing any interest, we'll go ahead and call that a pass.
Okay. And number 8, have this ceramic girl under an arbor, is what they call that. And she has some really nice little flowers. Nice dress. And she has her sticker that says Made in Korea. And it looks like an old Kmart partial sticker on there. I'm not sure about that though. But I just thought I'd leave it on just because I thought it was something different to see.
Very vibrant colors, too.
Yeah, and I'm not sure Kmart would have sold this either. So.
Yeah, because I thought Kmart had like a red stripe on the top of their stickers.
Yeah, but no, not always. The older ones, I think, didn't. But yeah, it's got nice greens and pinks and nice paint on it.
Gold trim.
Yeah, gold trim.
Little roses on the side, too.
Yeah, and the flowers look really good. Like the pink accents in the dress. And
yeah, I'll see that. All right, looking for a $10 starting bid. Do we have any interest? That'd be great for an Easter gift for a little girl.
Yeah.
Do we have any interest? Looking for a $10 starting bid.
Hi, Patty Rose. Didn't know you were in here.
All right, if there's no interest, we'll call that a pass.
Okay, let me get my last item up here. I've got a choice of salt and pepper shakers. Get them in here. There we go. All right. So number 9 is going to be choice salt and pepper shakers. And I've got a choice of these cute little foxes. And it would just be like, you tell me which one, But it's a start of $5. I've got these little piggies. They're really cute. They remind me of the little Chinese good luck cats with the colors that they have on here.
Yep.
And these are made in China. So that's an older China label. And then I have these bears. Like that. And this one has like caramel, and then I don't know if that's NAM or VAM. I don't know. WVN? WVN. I think that has West Vietnam, maybe? But teddy bears. And then I have a plastic piano. And the salt and peppers are in the top here. And it's Davis products made in the USA. And the last choice.
I've only seen the piano one once before. That's so cool.
Last choice are these little commodes. And on the tops of them, they say I'm full of, and then the P, and then I'm full of, and then the S for the salt and pepper.
Yes, indeed.
Anyway, well, salt and peppers. I don't know where you would use these. Is there a need for salt and pepper?
Maybe if somebody has like a camp or somewhere to go separate from their
Yeah.
home,
Yeah, well, the plastic ones are good to put like in a camp trailer or something.
or a camper, or a trailer, or camping. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're good, but yeah,
The piano I've only seen one other time before.
yeah, it's in good shape too. But
All right, so these are a choice of $5 starting bid, or the choice of the salt and pepper shakers.
And this one is 3.5 inches tall. And the Toities are 1.25 inches tall. And the brown bears, well, the one's 3 inches tall and the other one's 2.5. And then the pigs are 3.25 inches tall. And then the little foxes were 2.25 inches. I like the little foxes too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They have nice detail to them too. Okay, and those are the choices.
All right, if there's no interest, we'll go ahead and call that a pass for him. You can always reach out to her.
Yeah. Thank you for looking.
All right, here's Johnny. Thank y'all for being here. By the way, please make sure you do hit the refresh button. Make sure you're in live chat, not top chat. But also hit the thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. And my first item this round is number 1797. 17. Oh, you know what? 1797. Oh, I didn't write it down. 1797.
Have a nice sunset, Jeffrey.
I have it written down on a piece of paper, but I did not write it down on my list.
Oh.
I was gone too fast. There we go. All right, now I can copy and paste it. Copy and paste. Now this one, I did find one similar to this. This one's got the crown on it, and I could not find any with the crown on it, so I am to believe that this is Premier Design, only because of the crown on the clasp. There's a little crown. does have the double lobster clasp as the closure. And you have all these little marble beads going all the way around with glass and acrylic. These are all acrylic. No mind. Yeah, they're not cold. And then this is what it looks like going down. You have your discs. You have your different shades and some chains. And then it goes all the way down to the bottom. And then I did not measure this, which I usually do. I was in a rush, I guess, trying to get everything done today. Let's see here. 38 inches. So it's 38 inches long. And I'll kind of show you up close. There's the little crown. There's double lobster clasp. There we go. There's your little crown. And then you have these little discs. And you have all these different ones with the chains in between. These have like this marble look to it, and it's both the same on both sides. And then it goes all the way down with different shades, more chains, and it just keeps going. And again, this has got the double lobster clasp for the closure with a crown. All right, I see Patty Rose is in for 8, looking for 10. Do we see 10? Really pretty. If there's no other inches, we're going to call that to Patty Rose. We're going to go 1 to Patty for 8, looking for 10. Going twice to Patty for 8, looking for 10. Last and final call. I am watching my chats. I will start calling this in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are sold to Patty Rose for 8. Congratulations and thank you for your bid. Side. And thank you very much. All right, this next one, I could not find anything on this. This was $17.99. These are some porcelain beads. The bracelet is 6 3/4. It has a toggle clasp. I'll show you that first. There's your clasp. Then you have all these designer beads. They're out of porcelain with little spacers in between. And they're nice and cold, too. Each one of these has some writing, like in between, the paintings in between going in a row. And it goes all the way around. Then you have these that have just the regular designs on them. And they're the same on all sides. You have the little silver tone and AB crystal spacers in between each one. And there is your toggle. There's a close-up of those. Really cool design on them. Some are darker than others. And that's the design all the way around them. Let's go better the other way. And it's 6 3/4 inches for the wrist size of 6 3/4. And it's like that on both sides. If there's no inches, we'll call that a pass. My next one is for choice. Yep. All right. 1794. There we go. All right. We'll start with the peacock brooch. It is articulated. There's the back of it. And on this one, the body moves back and forth. It does have full pearls on the head. It has your spring-colored rhinestone crystals along the feathers. You have your blues, your pinks, and your yellows, aqua. And the body is enamel. Gold tone. There's the first one. The second one is a little Scotty dog. There's the back of that one. And this one has a red crystal for the eye, along with this little patch around the neck for its collar. Come on, focus for me. There we go. There we go. Or the hummingbird. There's the back of the hummingbird. And there's the front of the hummingbird. There we go. You have your fuchsia pinks, your lime greens, a light pink and purple, and a darker green for the eye.
Pretty.
You have the choice of the hummingbird, the Scotty dog, or the articulated peacock. With the full pearls on the head. And I'm not seeing any interest, so we'll go ahead and call that a pass, and we're going to head back on to Miss Denise.
Hi guys. Hey, I got this cute little honey pot, and it's got the little rubber grippers on the bottom, so so it doesn't slide and fall off the counter. Take the lid off here, and you have your honey dipper. It's never been used. It's really really cute. This is made out of ceramic, and it has all kinds of little looks like fishies on there. No, that's little what do you call it? Like bees or beetles or something. I don't know.
Bees.
Bees,
Honeybees. They're
honeybees.
honeybees.
Okay, there. Yeah, because it's a beehive. Yeah, that makes sense. $6, and this could be yours. It's really cute. And then the lid has got a cute little daisy on top. And then it's got the bee on the top of the. Really cute. And I sold one before. This is my second one to sell. I'll be bringing another one, but it's a different style and it's quite large. It's really cool. But anyways, this one I have available today. Any interest for $6? Very nice inside, no chips or cracks. Crazy. Beautiful shape.
All right, looking for a $6 starting bid. Do we have any interest? It's very cloudy. Yeah, I noticed that. Over here it was sunny for a while, then it got cloudy. Supposed to get some rain tomorrow, but at least it got into the 60s today. All right,
Yeah,
looking for your $6 starting bid. Do we have any interest?
we had 2 more days of rain to contend with, but we really needed it. We had a lot of burning down here.
All right, do we have any interest? Looking for a $6 starting bid. If
We
Yeah,
need
yes,
more
we're
rain
looking
too.
for call that a fact. What, Becky?
We need more rain too.
yeah, it's kind of icky out. It's cloudy and stuff, but it's okay. The temperature is okay. Okay, my next one. Let me get that put up. And that's number 27. There we go. This is a very large fruit basket, and it's got the little bubbles on the bottom. It's made by Indiana Glass, 1960s. It needs a good cleaning and stuff. It's been in a tote, but it's in beautiful shape. And there is some initials on here I could not make out. And it's on both sides.
Hmm.
Really nice, really nice glass.
Can you
Got the weight to it.
can you bring that to the closer to the camera?
Sure. See that? Looks like a J.
So JD,
It
perhaps,
That's
could
what it
be.
looks like, JD.
because I've seen JD on baskets from them
Okay.
before, but I don't know if that's.
I just couldn't make out the D on it. I
That's
did
what it
the
looked like from
J.
here. Yeah.
Actually, it's a JT. Now
Oh,
I
okay.
see it against the light here. It's JT.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see the T. I'm going to see if I can get it to you guys. See the T there?
Yeah. I think.
All
So
right,
I have
Jeffrey, you too.
have a good day, Jeffrey. Have a
All right,
good
so we're looking
weekend.
for an $8 starting bid for this 1960 Indiana Glass basket. Cute little bubbles on the hand, the way they have the bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got some nice weight to it. So it's
Looking for an $8 starting bid. Do we have any interest?
and I don't feel uncomfortable holding the handle either. It's very strong.
Oh, trust me, back in the day, you didn't have to worry about that. Now I'm there if I see anything newer.
Yeah, this is very, very heavy and it's good size. I mean,
See that?
I can
All
get the
right,
measuring
yeah, measure the length of
measuring
your
get the
pipe.
measuring tape out. Wherever it is, it was here. There it is. Lost in transit. Okay. From side to side, the lengthways is 11 inches. And the other side is from the handle that's kind of indented on comes in a little bit. It's 8 inches. And the height of the bowl itself is 6. With the handle, it is 11.
That would be great for different holidays. You could dress it up with Easter grass and put peeps and eggs in there, and then Christmas time put balls in there. You could put
Yeah.
pine cones and boughs in it. It's got a lot of room too.
Oh, yeah, there is a lot of room in it. It's a big bowl.
And
There's a
fruit
design of it.
Fruit would look pretty in it too.
And there's a lot of there's still a lot of meat on the bone because I price the stuff, a lot cheaper than what it is on eBay or Etsy. You find a lot of this stuff on Etsy. Any interest in the bowl? If not, we can call that as a pass, Johnny.
All right, then that is a pass.
Okay, I'll get my third item up. And let me get that. This is a non-glass item. Oh, excuse me. Too many clicking. Click, 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 click. Okay, I have a dry erase board. And up here on the top and on the bottom is pegboard. So it comes with some pegs. Okay, and the rest of it is dry erase, and it has the eraser that goes with it. This is new, and it is sealed. And it has the sticky on the back if you want to stick it up on the wall, or is it magnetic? Dry erase now. Mounting strips, so it must be double-faced sticky tape with the mounting strips. This is a great item to have.
That's the first time I ever seen with the pegboard on the top and bottom like that.
Yeah, you can put business cards along the top or bottom, or, and then the dry erase board.
Hello, Amber.
And the size of it, I think it says right on the front. Yeah, 11 by 14 inches.
Patty said for 6.
Awesome, Patty. This is a great buy.
Yeah, it is.
Hi, Amber.
All right, we have 6 looking for 8. Did we see 8? It is new in the pack.
Yep, new in the pack.
It's not that often you see them come with everything extra that you need to go with it.
Right. And then it's got the little contents in the back and why you want this. It says premium dry erase.
And actually, you can even put it lengthwise too because it shows where the hooks are on the side as well. Yep, like that.
Yes, it does. Yes, you sure can.
Yep.
Oh, that's clever. I didn't know that.
That is pretty cool. All right, do we have any other interest? If not, we're going to call this to Patty for 6, looking for 8.
And that's Patty Rose.
Yep. And we're going to go once to Patty for 6, looking for 8. Going twice to Patty for 6, looking for 8. The last and final call. I am watching my chats. And I will start calling this in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is sold to Patty Rose for 6. Congratulations and thank you for your bid.
Thank you, Patty. Thank you, thank you. And that was my 3, Johnny.
All right, and we're heading on over to Becky.
Okay. Next item in here. Okay, number 10 is this nice bowl with tulips on it. Be for a great vase. If you put tulips in here, they can hang over. Look really pretty. I was thinking also, some Easter grass in the middle here and some peeps and eggs and, decorate it up. But it can, of course, be used like a vase as well. And this is made in France for
Patty, I can share with her.
And it does still have the sticker on it right here. The dance in Teleflora. I like the tulips on it. Very pretty. But, you could put daffodils in it. You could put some hydrangeas in it. You can put roses in it. It would look beautiful with any kind of flower. You could use it for marbles. Put marbles in it or stones. Or hang some jewelry in here and put some in the bottom and hang some over it. Be pretty that way too. I like the detail here. Put some of the, more flowery stuff. My mom hangs her earrings off of bowls like this, and then she'll put like her bracelets in the middle. So I suppose you could do that too. But it's 24% lead crystal, so it has that nice ding to it. It's just $8. It's 5 inches tall.
You're welcome, Patty. Looking for an $8 starting bid. Do we have any interest?
It'd also be nice to put some fruit salad or something like that in it. I mean, be nice and colorful in there. Of course, I might line it with a little saran wrap first. Do that. Okay. See any interest in
All
that?
right, there's no interest. We'll call that a pass.
Okay, let me get this one out. Go. Okay. Number 11 is a piece of McCoy pottery. McCoy USA. This nice rectangular planter. It's 8.5 inches long and 3 inches tall. The start is $20. I like the way it's made, where it has the ridges like that, where it indents. I don't exactly know what to call that, but it's like a wavy pattern, you know. Makes a nice planter. It's in great shape. And
All
this
right,
is,
looking for a $20 starting bid. Do we have any interest?
yeah.
Pretty color green.
Yes, it is.
They make the most unique pottery.
Yeah, I have quite a few pieces that I'm trying to get into some sales.
Yeah, I have a teapot that I got that I sold, and then I have another one I bought, and I have it listed. It's a large one too.
Yeah.
Nice and deep too.
Yeah.
Great for a windowsill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it certainly would be. Well, and
Cajun Princess, hello, good afternoon, and welcome in crate. Cajun Princess is in for 20, looking for 22.
thank you. The other thing I was thinking is you could put Easter grass in here and put some peeps, sticking
Yeah,
out, or little bunnies sticking out, and little eggs sticking out of it.
that's true. Do we have any other interest? We do have Cajun Princess in at 20, looking for 22. If there's no other interest, we're going to start calling this the Cajun Princess for 20, looking for 22. And we're going to go once to Cajun Princess for 20, looking for 22. Going twice to Cajun Princess for 22, 20, looking for 22. Last and final call. I am watching my chats. And I'll start calling this in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are sold to Cajun Princess for 20. Congratulations and thank you for your bid.
Thank you. That my light box over here. Okay. Get my next item in. And number 12. Yeah.
Yeah, Cajun Princess, if you go down to the description, you can copy and paste it out of the description bar.
Yeah, and my email is just beckysvintageandmore@gmail.com. It's real easy. It's my name, but without the apostrophe. So, and I'm a Gmail. So this is the Amberina Moon and Stars compote. It's 6.5 inches tall and 6 inches wide. And this one also does glow with a cadmium glow. I know you can see that glow. So I think this is by Ellie Smith. Here's all the edges and all the detail.
Looking for a $20 starting bid.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any interest?
And you can use these to put some fruit in, or some kind of assemblage coming out of the top of it too. Or just enjoy it the way it is.
All right, do we have any interest? Looking for a $20 starting bid. That was a great price for that too.
Yeah.
Pretty design.
It's really pretty too.
Especially when the light's hitting it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking you could put some little fairy lights in here, and it would really be sparkly.
It sure would.
Not that it already isn't real sparkly.
Right. And it looks like there's a sticker on the bottom.
Oh no, the blue is my.
Oh, your sticker. Okay.
My inventory is
Okay.
the blue painter's tape with words out here. But yeah.
And you can definitely see that glow.
Yeah. So it looks good in the glowy cabinet too.
All right. Do we have any interest?
There. Set it here.
All right. I'm not seeing any interest or activity in the chat, so we're going to call that a pass.
Okay. Thanks for looking, guys.
All right. And here's Johnny coming on down.
Okay.
My next item is 1804. 1804. This is a bracelet. It is 8.5 inches long at the longest, at the widest. It's a Mika, M-I-K-A. There's the tag. It does have a very large lobster clasp. Now, as of right now, I have the extension all the way out. There is an extension on here where you can even shorten it. I'll show this up close. You got this much length that you can shorten it. You need to shorten it. This is silver tone, gold tone, and gunmetal. There's the bracelet itself. Cha-Cha, hello, good afternoon, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you, welcome. And it's all interchanged and interlocked. And it goes into this V design on the end. And again, the longest is 8.5. And you do have enough extension if you want to shorten it, you can shorten it. And it has a very large lobster clasp. Enough chain that you can shorten it if you wanted to. It has the gold tone, silver tone, and gunmetal tone. Mesh design, all interlocked. Get to my comments. All right. And so this is what I have here. And again, it is tagged with the Mika tag. There we go. And there's the bracelet. It gets to a point on both sides. If there's no interest, we'll go ahead and Becky, your information was sent to you by Kajun Princess.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
All right. The next item I have to offer, 96, is my next one. This is a vintage brooch. There's the back of it. And there's the front of it.
Well, that's cute.
It's an umbrella brooch. It's all made out of metal and plastic, or in this case, acrylic. And there's the handle. And there's the back of it again. If we do not have any interest, we'll go ahead and call that a pass. And my next item, I'm just going to show it up this way. I have it written, but I didn't give it a number. Okay, that one's 1806. If I don't have it on one, I have it on the other, which is thank God for that. All right. This is one of those vintage Juicy Couture bracelets. Show you the back first. It's a toggle clasp. There's the clasp. Then you have all the bling on the cherry. Then you have some links. Then you have the crown. Then you have a couple of more links. You have a bow. Funny how it wants to focus when it wants. The bow that has crystals on it. You have some more where you have the J for Juicy Couture. And you have the little dangle heart with the clip. The Juicy Couture on it. And this is the clip that you can remove if you want to use it for something else. And there's your toggle. And the clip on the end. And this is a 6 3/4 bracelet. Each one of these have crystals in them. And you have the little heart. Charm. Do we have any interest? If we have no interest, we're going to call that a pass, and we're heading back on over to Miss Denise.
Well, my first item on this round is going to be a cookbook. It is spiral bound, good thickness to it, very good condition. And here is the back. And that's what it's sold for. It's called Under the Canopy. It is hardbound. It's got all kinds of recipes in there. So if you like to cook or just check it out, Parker House rolls. You can get a bookmark. If you like to cook venison, there's some venison, some flounder, salmon, broccoli cheese, turkey lasagna, all kinds of recipes in here. Stuffed zucchini, black bean stuffing, a little bit of everything. This could be yours for $5. It's in really great shape. And it's spiral bound. I'm going to get the the date. First printing was done in 1995. They made 5,000 copies, and then again in June of 96, another 5,000 copies. So there was pretty good demand if they did recopies of the same book.
All right, looking for a $5 starting bid. Do we have any interest?
Now I'll take my tag off the back here, my little sticky tag that don't need to be on there. And you can see the book sold. This is what they sold it for. $16.95. It's called Under the Canopy. From Tallahassee, Florida. I have a dog that's angry with me. She wants to come in here, and I said no. We can pass on that book. Let's set that right there. And our next item, let me get that. I have 3 available. And, she is not a happy camper. But I'm not giving in to her. Not. She's a whiner anyways. Okay, I have 3 of these available. And what they are, I'm going to show you. I took one out of a box to show you. It's got the little thing inside. I don't know like an eyedropper. And this is some overnight concentrate, restoring blend of lavender, essential oils, and botanical extracts. It's like an oil that you put on your face for overnight to soften up your skin. Made by Revolution. And I have 4 available. And they come in their original box. Ooh, she mad.
That's such a good deal, too.
Yep, they're $3 each.
If I wasn't allergic to lavender, I would definitely pick it up.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I can't do the florals.
All right, so these are starting bid of $3, and there's 3 available. If there's any interest, we're looking for a starting bid of $3.
Such a great
There's
deal.
3 available. Yeah, it is.
That stuff
Do we
does.
have any interest?
And they are new in the box. This box has kind of been opened several times to show you the bottle, so it's gotten a little ratty there, but they're all sealed. Any interest for some overnight concentrate? Here's the back. Oop, where's my camera? There's my camera. That's the ingredients. I don't know if you can read them all. They're made in the UK. Not made in China. Made in UK.
All right, do we have any interest? Looking for a $3 starting bid.
If not, we can pass on these.
Right.
And my next one, let me get that up here. That's number 10. She's actually not mad at me. She's mad at her daddy because he's got the door closed and he's got his headphones on so he don't hear it. I do. So I got to listen to it. Okay, I have a set of 4 Ralph Lauren napkins with the napkin rings. This is a buy it now, $4. These are new. I took them out of the package so I can put the rings on them. And they're wooden rings. There's a set of 4. A beautiful design on them. They're kind of an off-white, more like a cream colored. So they're actually a neutral color. And you get all four for $4. I use napkins on my table. I rather rewash them than throw out paper and waste paper.
All right, looking for a buy it now for $4. That means the first person to put four in the chat, it's yours. Do we have any interest?
Easter's coming. These would be nice on an Easter table.
Yeah, it would.
And you just take the rings off, like so. They're wooden rings. These are good sized napkins. And they're Ralph Lauren. Very nice design on them. So if anybody's interested, these would be a perfect addition to your table. Ooh. Very easy to put in a ring and dress up your table with. If there's no
Interest.
There's no
If
interest.
there's no interest, we can call that a pass.
Okay, sounds good, Johnny. And that was my three.
All right, Becky, we're coming on over to you.
All right. My first item, number 13, is also McCoy pottery. It does have a little bit of dirt in here. I didn't quite clean it. I just took it right out of a box and got it ready for today, and wanted to get some new items in that people haven't seen. It's in really great shape. And this is 6 3/4 inches wide. And I looked in my McCoy book, and it looks like it's from 1947. So that's kind of cool. Well, it's got a little dirt there too. I guess I should get that. But it's a nice yellow color, and it's what they called it was a bulb bowl. So bulb bowl or planter, but I was thinking again Easter grass and bunnies and eggs, and or you could put some really shortcut flowers in here and have it as a centerpiece.
It's a very vibrant yellow.
Yeah. Or you could even put some, stones in here and decorate. I was thinking, putting some stones in here and maybe some little bamboo.
That would be nice with bamboo.
Yeah. Because you could put the bamboo with the rock and that would hold it tight. Or you could lance the bamboo together with some twine, like that brown twine, and then have rocks around it. Look cool.
That's from 1947?
That's what it said in my book, and it has crazing in it, so I would believe it.
That is so cool.
See if you can see the crazing there.
All right, looking for a starting bid of 22. Do we have any interest? That looks like the same color yellow I had in that teapot I had. That was around the same time frame. So that'll probably be about right for that color.
Yeah, I think the swirls are very different, and I like that.
All right, do we have any interest? Looking for $22 starting bid. If there's no interest, we'll call that a pass.
Yeah, I saw them going more, so anyway, put that in there. Okay, my next item, number 14, is going to be for this Fenton Hobnail Open Sugar. It's two-handled. It's 6 3/4 inches wide. I like the little dots that are on the handle. That's even a little more decorated there. And this one does have a Fenton imprint on it. Really nice. The hobs are all real good. It's in great condition. And somebody could use it for an open sugar, or you could put the packets of sugar in here as well, or use it as a decoration. Easter grass and a little bit of peeps or eggs. And truth be told, I don't like marshmallows, so I don't like peeps. But
You know what's interesting? I cannot stand the texture of those Peeps, but every time I go into the store, you see more and more of these different flavors like Dr. Pepper and
yeah, like
watermelon.
it's supposed to entice me, but I just
Yeah,
look at them and
yeah,
go, ugh.
yeah. There's so many different flavors out there now.
Yeah, no, doesn't
Even
doesn't even
chocolate
get me.
covered ones. Like
Yeah,
that's really what enticed me for that.
yeah, no.
Now, if it had dark chocolate, I might, but because it's marshmallows like that, I don't know.
Yeah, see, get a
Yeah.
little. Yeah, can fit different things in here.
She'll have the whole Noah's Ark in there if she could.
Yeah, but this little fox is a little short.
If you put little grass in there, you would be all right.
Yeah, little pig kind of peeks over.
All right, looking for a $10 starting bid. Do we have any interest?
Yeah, you can always use it to put some rocks in too, or marbles.
Yeah.
People like those as well, or just to decorate with. It's really pretty.
Do we have any interest? If there's no interest, we'll go ahead and call that a pass.
Okay, thank you. Let's see here. I think this next piece is McCoy too. It comes up with people putting that in, and the guy I got it from, he sold me a bunch of McCoy pieces, and he had told me that it was McCoy, but again, it doesn't say McCoy on it. But some pieces of McCoy aren't marked. So number 15. Uh-oh, I got the price in there wrong. It's supposed to be $15. Let me
Go ahead
fix it.
and retrieve that.
I will fix that. Yeah, I will. Retract and fix it.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we're not doing the McCoy for that price. That would be a heck of a deal. Alrighty. There we go. That's
I
better.
see it. There you go.
Supposed to be 15. And it looks like a stone wall trough. It's in really nice shape. Here's the bottom of it. And it is 7 inches long. So it's a nice rectangular piece. Would be good on a windowsill as well. And good for decorating up as well too. Putting different things. And you can even put like stones in here and different bamboos.
Or you can put succulents in there.
Succulents, yeah. It'd be really
I
nice.
actually take this. I have my windowsill full of these little ones like this, and I do a lot of starter plants, and that's how I start a lot of my rooted plants.
Oh yeah, that would work too. But it is in really nice
If it gets bigger, I just
condition. And it's kind of nice in the colorway. It's kind of a darker brown, and then in the middle it's lighter brown, and then you got a darker brown on the bottom. So it blends in with a lot of other colors. Really nice.
That would definitely sit on a windowsill perfectly.
It would. Yeah, it's 7 inches long. Let me see what the width of it is. It is 3 inches wide. I was thinking it was about 3 inches.
All right, do we have any interest looking for a $15 starting bid? Do we have any interest? If there's no interest, we'll go ahead and call that a pass.
Okay. And you know where to find me if you need that piece. And thank you for looking.
That was your third piece already?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I'm so sorry. I'm like daydreaming over here. Here's Johnny. All right, my next item this round is, I couldn't do something without an Easter, because over here Becky's over talking about all this Easter stuff and Easter decorations, and I said, you know what? This will be my next item then. Ah. Just by the back of it, you're probably going to know what it is. Let's see if you can guess it. Here's the back of the brooch.
I don't know. Is it an owl?
It could be. It is a rhinestone blinged out bunny with a all crystal and a black crystal for the eye, and it also has crystals on its ears. The one flapped down and the one flapped up. It is about that wide, coming away from the back of the brooch. And it's got the bling on the ears. It's got his little cottontail. It even has the rhinestones down on the foot, the little paws.
Oops.
Looking for a $5 starting bid. Do we have any interest? If there's no interest, we'll call that a pass. All right, my next one is number 89. Let me see what it says on the Presidium on this. Yeah, that's why I did that. These are coming up on my Presidium as quartz. They're nice and cold to the touch, but they're dyed howlite. You can see some of the veins on the blues right there. It is a stretch. Now, without it being stretched, it's at a 7 3/4 or 7 3/4, as is, but it is a stretch bracelet. Pretty blues. It does have all the veins in there. But it is coming up on my Presidium as quartz. Do we have any interest? I'm not seeing any interest or activity in the chat, so we'll call that a pass. And my next one is 102. This one is a vintage gold tone filigree brooch. I'll show you the back of it first. There we go. It's got the long closure right there. And there's the front of it. There we go. And this one is 3 inches long. There we go. Total length is 3 inches.
Nice filigree on that one too.
It's just so cool the way it's designed.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Where's our brooch people? Johnny's got some beauties. Johnny's got some beauties.
If there's no interest, we're going to call that a pass. Remember, you know where I'm at.
Yeah.
And now we're going to head on back over to Miss Denise.
Been a rough day today. Went shopping first thing this morning. Wore me out. Okay, I have a Bella Russo. It's a backpack drawstring closure, and it still has the papers on the straps. This is brand new, and when you open her up, I'm going to show you the lining. It is very, 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 very pretty. As soon as I get it open, there's the lining. Look at that lining. It's got a zipper pocket, and it's got 2 wall pockets. This is a good sized bag. There's the bottom. It has a 5-inch gusset on the bottom, so it's pretty good size wide. And on the nameplate, it still has the plastic covering it. So this is brand new. And I just love the fabric. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And it even has a little silica. But it's very pretty. Can't beat that for $5. So if anybody's looking for a great bag for crafts or whatever you would like to use it for $5, this is a beautiful bag. It's got a quilted look to it. We have Regina in at $5. You're getting a great deal, Regina.
All right, we have Regina in at $5, looking for $7. Do we see $7?
It's a really pretty, pretty bag, and it still has like I said, the paper on it. I didn't even take it off to. And then you got the handle here if you want to just grab it quick. You got the drawstring.
Do we have any other interest?
If not, we can call her down to
Regina. And we're going to go once to Regina for $5, looking for $7. Going twice to Regina for $5, looking for $7.
Thank you, Regina.
And final call.
Getting a good deal.
My chats. I will start calling this in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are sold to Regina for $5. Congratulations and thank you for your bid.
Thank you, Regina. That's an awesome buy. Really wonderful buy. Let's see. What's my next one? Number 17. I have this cute little decor. Show it to y'all. It's beautiful. It's so cute too. Let's see. Paste and there we go. And you can set it up on a table. It does not need to be hung up because it's got a nice flat base on it. And this is what it says: in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. Proverbs 3:6. This is good weight to it. This is some kind of a clay to it. It's really
Looks like a
neat,
resin.
like a resin, but it's got some weight. It's a little heavier than resin.
Yeah, but back in the day, that was some good resin compared to now.
Yeah, I just love this. I love this scrolling around here. The leaf, so pretty. For $3, this can be yours. You
Buy it
just
now.
set it
And
up.
if the first person put three in the chat, it's yours.
Yep, it's a buy it now. Get some bargains on my last round here, or almost last round. I got another one to show you.
Any interest? Buy it now. $3.
$3. $3.
Oh, pretty scrolls.
It is. And here's the back. It's got like an old look to it. Isn't that cool how it's made like old look?
Yep. All right. Do we have any interest? Buy now. $3.
If not, we can pass on that, Johnny. I'll set that
All
right
right.
there.
That's a pass.
Okay, my next item is some linen. And it's a pair of cotton vintage pillowcases. Beautiful, beautiful. You could tell they're vintage because the feel of the cotton. It's not. There's no. And look at the lace work on the top of the. There's the lace work. And these, I don't think they've ever been used, to tell you the truth. They're in beautiful shape. Somebody made these off of a regular white 100% cotton pillowcase. And it's a Canon pillowcase. 100% all cotton. It's a percale.
Well, those are nice.
Yes, this is a very nice set. I had them at 15. I marked them to 12. But I can't go any lower than that. And there's a pair of them. I have two. You're getting a pair. Really nice. Two pillowcases.
All right. These are buy it now for $12. That means the first person put 12 in the chat, it's yours.
Very nice.
Interest?
Yeah, and I've done lace work like this. I really like doing it too.
Do we have any interest? Buy now. $12. My stepmother still does that to this day.
Oh yeah, I've got patterns that I can do table runners and everything where you use the fabric, but you're putting a lace around the edge.
Yep. Any interest? First person put 12 in the chat, it's yours. It is a buy now.
And I keep them in a bag. They stay nice and fresh.
All right. I'm not seeing any interest or activity in the chat, so we'll go ahead and call that a pass.
All right. I'll just add those to my, definitely not a hope chest. I'm beyond that. But I can add it to my bedroom stuff. Okay, that was my third. And do you want me to close out my show?
Yeah, go ahead and close out your round.
Okay, or close out my round. I'm sorry. I will be, let me get my calendar here. I will be shipping on the 12th and invoicing on the 12th. And I use Pirate Ship and use PayPal. And I will, what I pay for shipping is what you pay for shipping. What they charge me is what I charge you. I don't make no money off it. So we're going to go with a Ground Advantage or UPS. It depends on which one is more reasonable. On the 9th, I will be on Johnny's Hump Day. On the 10th, No, on the 11th, I will be on Teresa Dawn's Deals. So I have 2 shows next week. I will be bringing some more new stuff on Hump Day auction. So you don't want to miss out on some of the great pottery I'm bringing. I didn't bring any pottery tonight, but I do have some really great pottery coming. I want to thank everybody and thank you, Johnny. And this has been a fun show. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, now we're heading back on over to Becky.
Okay. All right. This in. And I got a heavy beetle here. 16, $25 start. This is a cast iron bug or beetle boot jack. So you put the heel of your boot in here and, you take it off using this. It's the underside. Here's the top. They also make a really good doorstop too. Nice and heavy. You set it in front of a door.
I was just going to say that too, because that looks pretty good enough to have a door stopper.
Yeah, it's heavy enough. It's 9 inches long. Let me see how wide these antennae are.
You know what else that could be good for besides taking your boots off?
What?
Cleaning snow if you're in a snowy area to take it off your bottom of your shoes.
Oh, okay. That's 4¼ across here, 4¼ inches across that way. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that, but I'm in Arizona, and we don't get any snow in Glendale.
Right.
And it also can hang.
Yeah, see that? It's got a hook for it.
So it's got a hook. So it hangs, so you could have it going down a wall.
That is very unique.
Yeah, and it has a 3 and then a 699 in here. I don't know what that means, but it must be the mold number or something.
Yeah, probably the cast number for it.
Cast number.
Yeah, because they usually use numbers when they're casting it.
Yeah, and it is a weighty piece. So it's
All right, looking for a $25 starting bid. Do we have any interest? It is a $25 starting bid. A large one, too.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely multiple uses for that.
Yeah.
Decorate your yard, you buy your door. Especially if you have a little garden. All right, do we have any interest? I don't see any interest, so we'll call that a pass.
Okay. Sit down carefully around all my glass and stuff. Number 17, and they call this a Nelson McCoy piece. So this is McCoy pottery, the basin and pitcher, basin, upside down, of course. It's McCoy USA. Even has a little design on the underneath of the basin. Here's the inside. It's kind of an avocado green color. They say 1973 on this is what the book said. That's a 70s colors. Has some grape design on here. And this is finished that way. It has really nice grape design.
That reminds me of the water and wash bowl back in the day.
Right.
Little
And you
stand.
can actually use that for that. I mean, it's
Yep.
got a good depth to it. Not for a bit. But you could also put flowers coming out of it.
That's true.
Look pretty with flowers.
It's a pretty color.
Yeah.
All right, looking for a $20 starting bid. Do we have any interest? Looking for that $20 starting bid. Do we have any interest? Avocado green.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not seeing any activity or interest in the chat, so we'll call that a pass.
Okay. I'll go put my next item in then. I'm going to skip to number 19. Okay. Number 19 is sure a lot lighter. Number 19 is this amber. It's got flowers on it. It has a split handle. It's 4.5 inches wide. Beautiful glass. See the clarity in that? Really pretty. I love how they have the little legs down that are the petals from the flower. So it brings the design down. And you can use this for candy or all kinds of stuff. Tiny assemblage, you know. Add in some pieces. But yeah, just really pretty with the flowers.
It's interesting how they designed that one.
Mm-hmm.
That is nice.
It makes the petals on the bottom look like it's the feet.
Yeah. A $15 start for this piece.
All right, looking for a $15 starting bid. Do we have any interest?
Like how it goes up the handle like that too.
Yeah, I see that.
Not positive who makes this one either.
I've never seen one like that. I've seen the handles before, and I've seen those with Fenton.
Yeah.
The handle, the way they double handled like that, but I've never seen that design before.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Indiana glass or who made it
I don't know.
exactly.
I've never seen that one before. I haven't even seen anything in that design or anything like that before.
Yeah, it's very different. That is totally different.
But
Yeah.
I've seen the handles like that before with Fenton.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really well made. It's really well made glass.
Well, what I like about those, they even have the where the glass is on the side where the handle starts on the basket itself, and then it comes up to join together.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, because then you've got the flower that goes
With it,
here,
yeah.
and then
That is unique. All right, do we have any interest looking for a $15 starting bid for this amber glass candy dish basket? All right, if there's no interest, we'll call that a pass.
there we go. Okay. Well, and I appreciate everybody for looking. And if you see anything, if you are looking at it later, just let me know, of course. And I have shows on Thursdays with Randy from Valley Crafts is my co-host. And this week, the 10th, we'll have Angie's Oddities on at 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be on Maria with California California Thrifter show. And at 3 p.m. Pacific Time and 6 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be on Aaron Proctor, the Ephemera Guys show. And then on Mondays, I'm on Whatnot, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And on the 15th, I'm going to be here with Johnny. So look forward to that. And I will be shipping probably Tuesday or Wednesday of this next week. At probably the latest. And I ship from Arizona. And I use Pirate Ship for shipping and PayPal for invoicing. So you can look for the invoices through that. And I pack it up and bill you exactly what they're going to charge me for the shipping. And that's how I do it. And thank you, everybody, for being here. And thank you for having me on, Johnny. And it was nice to have you, Daisy. Nice to meet you.
And thank you for joining us. Also, just to remind everybody, this Sunday I will be on with Mark and Michael and Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale. I'm there every first Sunday of each month. I will be having invoices completed and out to you all on the 8th. Unless I hear from you and you ask for something different or need something different, let me know. I do offer Cash App, Venmo, Facebook, Zilla. And if I don't hear from you, it automatically defers to PayPal. Also, Cash App, Venmo, Square is the other one. I forgot. So just email me and let me know. Also, this next week, because this is my last Sunday's gonna be my last auction. That's why I'm invoicing on Tuesday. You'll get your invoice there. And also, anything you come back and rewatch the video and see anything you must want on my end. I know everybody had numbers or letters or different things in the chat. Make sure you send that to them and let them know. If you noticed at the bottom of the screen, we had a banner going across. And right in the bottom corner, there was a date and timestamp. If you do a screenshot and send that to them as well, that makes it a lot easier for you. I'm sure they'll be glad to pull it for you and put it on your invoice. But also make sure that if you have not emailed them and they need your information after the show or when they go to do their invoices, they can email me just to let you know I do share your information with only those on my panel, no matter what auction I do. But that's the only time I share your information is with those who are on my panel. They need your information.
Mhm.
But also make sure you check out the channels. Everybody's information is in the description bar below, including their YouTube channel and their email. So it's easier for you just to copy, paste, and send that email. And again, this is the very last of the 5 o'clock traffic jam. This will be the last of this series of shows on this channel. Don't forget, I did put out a video yesterday, and I've been putting out my videos for the trip I did to Hawaii. The one yesterday was the trip that I took to Pearl Harbor. And so if you haven't had a chance to check it out, definitely do so. That is the third of the series of Hawaii videos that I put out already. There's more to come because I have some more coming out soon. So again, don't forget on my New England Cajun Roots Resellers channel starting Monday. I'll be back at 8:30 Monday through Friday. Monday through Thursday, I'll have Mark from Two Old Guys Vintage and Resell as my co-host. And that morning show will now be called The Morning Boost with Johnny and Mark. Come and check
That'll
that
be
out.
fun.
And then every
That'll be
Friday,
interesting.
and then every Friday we still do the 5 o'clock. The Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It game every Friday morning. And so with that being said, like I said before, I end each and every show. Thank y'all so much for your support to the channel. And as I say, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. Until we meet again, have a great weekend. Later. Peace out. And y'all come back now, you hear?
Bye. Bye, y'all.